One of San Francisco's most historic theaters is putting music, culture, and community at center stage. Here to share more about the Ruth Williams Opera House Afro-Latinx Concert is Gina Madrid and David Saenz. Thank you both so much for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, let's talk about this concert because it is a mix of cultures coming together. Tell me about the event this year.
Well, this is going to be our 4th year that we're bringing this festival together, and we're super excited to, bring this to the community. It's super important for us to share this knowledge and this history, this Afro-Latino history that I think the Bay is missing, and especially in San Francisco and in the Bay View. So we're super happy to bring build this bridge through music, through dance, through food, so we can see our similarities that what we have in the culture. Yeah. So it's super important and super happy that we're bringing. This year we're focusing on I mean, Afro-Latino is like a broad, it comes from different countries in Central America, South America, Mexico, but we're focusing this time in Cuba.
Okay.
So we're super happy, and we have some amazing artists to come in.
Yes, and one of the big highlights of this event is that it's a platform to highlight artists who might not get that shine. So who are you highlighting this year, and why is it so important that we are uplifting them?
Well, this year the highlight is Cuban artist. It's Chuchito Valdez, who actually has a long history. His dad and his granddad. And if you look at his history, it's like you go way back to the roots of jazz culture. So Chuchito Valdez, we have Los Calderones, who are emerging artists from the Bay Area, also from Cuba. Saenz, who is a hip-hop pioneer. We have Batuki, who represent the Bay View, a drumming group. We have DJ Ladies, Cuba, and hosting myself. And really, it's just, it really became a Cuban event because it wasn't going to be like that, but for some reason, all these artists were there already ready for this. And I feel like we're really going to highlight this big because the Cuban community, the Cuban roots are so rooted in African and their ancestors. So they definitely bring out that to this event. Also through art, we have Cuban artists representing with their photographs and food. We have Caribbean food. And I feel like, music itself, it's so powerful. And when we come together through music and art, we can just feed the people and feed our souls and heal together. Yeah. And I feel that this event is definitely going to be one of those that going to be for the books.
Yes, absolutely. What do you want people to take away who come and get to experience all the culture through the music, the food, the art? What do you want them to take away? Jessica,
we want them to have fun and just realize that we have so much in common. Like we sometimes take for granted that our ancestors have all this culture in it. The reason why we dance, sometimes we even dance the same. We have the same steps, the same rhythms in the music. We have the food. So the thing is, like, right now, I think one thing to take away from everybody is that in this world that we're living right now, the present is just people trying to separate us. Yeah. And right now, it's very important that we can bring together and learn from each other. The more that we learn from each other, the more respect we're gonna have for each other, the more sympathy, and be able to thrive together and be, sustainable in a community. So I think that's what people are gonna realize, that we have to be unified. Yeah. And it doesn't matter. And then also, one thing about the Afro-Latinx, if you notice why we have the X there, and a lot of people actually question that and have sent me messages about it, because in our language, the Latino language is we have the male and the female, the O and the A, but the X represents we're here in San Francisco, we're here in the Bay. It's inclusive of all genders, of all sexual orientations. We welcome everybody into this festival. So it's an amazing event. It's going to be full with flavor, fire, and yeah, I hope you can come.
Yeah, and I feel that also, we can really celebrate the Latin Heritage Month if we don't acknowledge our roots, which are African ancestors. Yes. So it's very important for us to really, let people know that we are here, we're still here, and we are really united through our blood, and that's African. There's African blood all over the world, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't really know that Black people speak Spanish, and that's something that actually, you know, some of the artists talk about, and it's important to let people know that we are all together. We're all one blood, and the color sometimes doesn't really matter. Like, we are one.
Yeah, it's all about just inclusivity and letting people experience the culture. And I think learning and seeing that, the only way you understand is to be there and to learn, right? And so, you know, this is going to be an important event for the community. And how can people get more information to come?
So people can go into our website, bvoh.org, and they can get tickets through there. They can see and read about all the thing. And also, we're reminded this is a fundraiser. Like right now, we're doing a concert, and then we've been going through like very heavy like budget cuts in our organization that actually like take away this amazing programming. So we are like out there and fundraising to make it bigger, to make it more, bring, you know, different types of artists, and we can showcase more of the local art. So they can find it on our website. They can go into the Instagram, BV Opera House. They can find us, follow us, please. You know, it's gonna be where else we can find us. Also, we collaborate in this with La Fauna Music. You can go into La Fauna Music SF, which is the production company that helps the entire production, making this happen. So, yeah.
Okay, well, it's going to be an incredible event. Gina and David, thank you so much for joining us here at Live in the Bay.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.